I'm starting to believe that I kind of have a sexual power, okay? Like, and I don't understand it. I don't understand how it works, how I manifest these things, but they pop. Now I'm trying to navigate how do I transfer this sexual power into some monetary power without slanging this meat for the streets. You know? This what I mean. Okay. So I don't like be choosing people in the streets. Like, like every relationship that I've ever had, I like that person before they ever talk to me. Like I would see them and I'd be like, oh, they pretty as fuck. But I wouldn't say anything. And then they would come to me. Same thing with like sexual shit. Like I look at someone and I be thinking, I'm interested. As soon as I become interested, I'm not one of those aggressive approachers. Like I said, it reverses and comes to me. Like maybe 2 weeks ago, I was talking to my boyfriend. No. Before New Year's Eve, I was talking to my boyfriend about wanting to have a polyamorous relationship. And I said, I would like a stud lesbian. That way, she could pull other chicks and she wouldn't be, too standoffish to other dudes. New Year's Day comes around, I meet a stud. I say, oh God. But she didn't turn out to be right. My boyfriend didn't click with her, so the shit didn't quite pan out. A few days ago, me and him was talking and we was like, what's the best threesome you've ever had? I said with a male, female. I said, but usually whenever you have those type of threesomes, if the guy is bi, then he'll only do certain shit in front of the female. I don't know what that is, but that's what it is. Like they might give you oral, but they ain't gonna give up them cakes. And I was explaining to him like the best threesomes is where anybody can get it. Anybody can get this word. To me, those be the fire threesomes, right? Now me and him was talking and like me and him been together for years. And we've shared all kind of things. We've had our few like little open moments as far as swinging with dudes and shit like that. We've had threesomes with dudes, but we've never shared no coochie. And I, had been getting some little nook on the side, and I just never told him about it. And like since we've gotten back together, we've been open, honest, and transparent as possible with each other. So, I've been honest about that and that I'm still attracted to women. So he was like, I am too, but, navigating women is kind of hard. And I was like, no, not really. As long as you're upfront and you tell them what you want and what you like and who you are. He said, I just try and stay away from it like that, And I was like, I get that. Because I did that for years. I used to think, I ain't getting no more emotional attachments with women because women are emotional creatures and they're difficult, right? That's what I said. And for years, I dated strictly men. I fucked women on the side, but I dated strictly men. And I came to realize in my late 40s that men are more, niggas is worse than bitches. Let's just put it like that. So I started to open back up my gates, okay? And date whatever fuck I want to date and play with who I want to play with and, just open up my mind. Because, love could be out there for me and I'm out here, fucking around, turning down all the options that's being offered to me. And that's where I was at in my head. So now I'm a good 50, okay? And I'm adjusted to the way I want to move. And introducing that to him and being honest with him, it turned out we're on the same motherfucking page. So we go out to the club after having this little conversation and I bump into this chick and I say, damn, She's fine. And she starts talking to me. And as she's talking to me, I say something to the nigga she with. And she said, "You're mean." I said, "No, baby, I'm just direct." I said, "I'm honest." I said, and people misconstrue honesty with being mean. I'm very upfront. I said, I just kind of lace it with a little sense of humor. That way niggas swallow it a little better. Have you ever been swallowed? And she said, "Let me move away from you," right? Unbeknownst to her, she moved right over there to my boyfriend. And she started talking to my boyfriend. Now I'm talking to her man about the club, and I introduce him to the club, and I bring him on into the club. After I get off from work, you know, I'm looking at her, she looking at me, and she say, "Well, why don't me and my boyfriend, why don't we just do brunch or lunch together today? What time do you get off?" I said, "I get off at 10. Let's say we didn't make it to brunch. Let's say it turned into what I wanted to be. Let's say that what I wanted to happen happened. Because everything I had envisioned and fantasized about and talked about with my boyfriend manifested. After it happened, he said, "I think you got a sexual power." And I said, "What?" He said, "Every time you say you want something, it just happens." And that's got me out here analyzing shit like, do I? Am I missing out on my blessings? Should I be using this power for something else? How am I using this power? I need to learn how to tap into this shit. What the fuck am I missing?